Capricorn, what is going on, my loves? Now, guys, I know it has been a minute. All right, I came back from DR. I took some time to, get back into real life groove, school starting, all that. But I'm so happy to be here, guys. And thank you for your patience while I just released all my issues and problems. All right, going home to my island does that for me. All right. So Capricorn, we need some more of you in the Discord chat room that I have. So I have a chat room. It's for all signs, guys. And then there's a general room, so all the signs can talk there. So I will put the link. I'll pin the link under this video in one of the comments. All right, once I'm done recording this. But yes, my loves. So Capricorn, today is Friday, September 13th. It's my mom's birthday. She's a Virgo, so it's a good day. All right, but whenever you guys find this reading is when it's meant for you. All right. Now keep in mind this could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, my loves, that I will never ever contact you for a reading. If someone does, it is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get got. All right, so let's get into this. What is going on for you guys, past, present, and future, starting with your past. And Capricorn, as a thank you, because I started my channel in 2017. So as a thank you, guys, I'm doing an end of the summer sale since summer is technically up September 22nd. All right, so I'm doing an end of the summer sale. Everything on my website is 20% off. That includes the emergency readings that come out within 24 hours and the one-on-one reading where you guys catch me live. All right, if you guys get the one-on-one reading, I will text you from my personal number. All right, within 24 hours of you guys buying that. Those I like to get out of the way right away. All right, enough talking. Let's get to reading. Let's start with your past. What is going on for Capricorn in the past? First card we have is the Empress reversed. The Emperor. Let's get one more card and then we'll break this down for the past. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Three of Wands reverse. So Capricorns, you know when you make up your mind on something, it just is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. All right. So there's something in your life that you ended, that you walked away from, or maybe someone else walked away, or whatever the case may be. Remember, this could be vice versa. All right. But I feel like there's something that you walked away from because it's time to be more authentic. It's time to tap more into you. Okay. And it's like, I feel like you had the attitude of like, I'm willing to wait for something good. I'm willing to wait for something better because this ain't it. Okay. So there's something that you're ending and it's like, you guys, I love this energy because you're willing to take a little longer and do things in a right way, in a more healthy way. Okay. And there's something that I see you guys protecting yourself from, protecting your heart from, especially with this Queen of Swords energy. Like, guys, there's something that you're so adamant about not fucking with anymore. You're protecting your heart space. You're protecting, you're protecting your mind, your soul, your spirit. And that's what you needed to do. You needed to cut something off so that you guys can focus on the bigger picture, right? The Ace of Pentacles, that's longevity. That's long-term, like, success with something, okay? So, yeah, there's something that's done because it's like, it's time to focus. It's time to, like, go into boss mode or to enhance the boss mode you are already in, okay? We already know you guys are immaculate workers. All right. You guys know how to get shit done. Y'all know how to stay organized. Okay. Even if you guys are messy, it's still an organized mess. All right. You can, if there's a Capricorn with like a messy ass room, you can be like, oh, where's your mascara? And they're going to like throw two sweaters behind them and be like, right here, sis, got you. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's a mess, it's an organized one. So, y'all got this. So let's delve into this more. Why is this Empress card reversed? Why is this Empress reversed? We have the Five of Wands and the Page of Swords. You just have to be real with yourself. You're like, look, and for a lot of you, look, this is what's specific, especially if this had to do with another person. This could have been a situation where somebody let somebody know about themselves. All right. You could have let somebody know about themselves and they ain't like that shit. Okay. Um, or you just had to be honest about how problematic something was. Like something was just so unstable, and you guys are like, look, I'm not trying to have that mess in my life. I'm not trying to be sad or angry. I'm not trying to feel any of these emotions. So let me take this shit out. Okay, because you want to be more you. You want to be in a more like authentic space. Guys, this is so random. This might resonate for one person that's watching this, but like this part of my arm started hurting so much just now as I was talking about like a problem you have to avoid. So again, this is going to be very specific. This could be just for one person. One of you could have spoken to someone, and maybe when they were talking to you, they were like holding you tight here. All right, that's so random, but I know that message is for someone. We have the Ace of Wands. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Two cards fell out. King of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. You guys just realized like the life that you had, or there's just something about your life that you're like, yo, this just doesn't do it for me anymore. That's really what it comes down to. This does not do it for me anymore. And maybe that's why someone or something was upset about this. All right, maybe you're one of the best employees at your job, and now you're like, this doesn't fulfill me. I'm out. And your boss is like, no, like, how are we going to hit the quota now, you know? Or maybe you outgrew friends. Maybe you outgrew a living situation. All right, but I keep hearing like, I'm so sick of the loss I felt when I was around this. Okay, so some of you could be like, this job wasn't paying enough. This friend wasn't positive enough. This whatever it is, like it wasn't good enough, and you're just over it, and you see that like, hey, there's more things I can do in life. There's other places I can go, other things I can do to fulfill me, and you're willing to do that, and you're willing to do it on your own. That's the most important thing. Like you guys at this point, I feel like you don't give a fuck who you have to lose to live a life that's more authentic to you. You're willing to wait for that than to be living in the matrix, to be living in a lie. So tell me about the Seven of Pentacles in your past. We have the Six of Cups. Let's get one more card here. Yep, you guys are starting over. So with the Six of Cups, there's just something you're looking at it in the past. You're like, okay, that's cute. I grew up around this, or this has been in my life for a while, but this isn't me. You're evolving. You don't fit into the same puzzle you did before. The puzzle piece that you are is evolving too. Okay, and I think for a while you've been trying to jam your puzzle piece into the puzzle that you kind of grew up with. And now you're realizing like, no, you went through some sort of metamorphosis. And there's a whole new puzzle that you gotta, get to. And it's beautiful. It's growth. And with the King of Swords reverse, you guys are gonna be so unapologetic about this that there might be some people that are like, wow, you fucking careless, heartless asshole. It's not that you're heartless at all. It's just that you got shit you gotta do. Something hasn't been working for you. So what, you're gonna sit around for months explaining yourself? Or are you just gonna fucking do the thing you gotta do? You don't need no one's permission. And especially if you feel like you need someone's permission, you're gonna run from that so fast. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, maybe you were like leaving an abusive and narcissistic situation. Okay, but I just feel like you don't give a fuck. And I feel like some people might think that you're coming off in a harsh way because of it. Okay? But it's like your spirit just didn't resonate with where it was at. And for some of you, there could have been this feeling of like, okay, I don't know what's exactly for me, but what I do know is that this isn't. So I think you're waiting on that next best thing. Like you got out of something even if you weren't sure what the next step was. Okay. So moving into the present moment, what's going on with you guys presently? Three of Wands reverse. Like, yeah, you guys are very adamant about not expanding in a certain area of your life anymore. Like, there's something that's just being closed out. All right. So we have the Two of Cups. So, guys, this is your center card in the reading, the Two of Cups. So I feel like this is more of a journey with you. For some of you, maybe you're focusing on something that your soul is attached to right now. But I feel like it's time to cater to you without worrying about who's gonna think what, or the opinions. Like it's just it's about you. You don't care about anything else. You've gone through enough to not give a fuck about anything or anyone else. And that's why you hit success. All right, that's why you see success, because you tap into you, because there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of conflict. And you're like, I know what I want, but oh my God, these people and these things are making it so difficult and I can't fucking take it anymore. Okay, like guys, there could have been like a moment one day where it's just like someone put that last piece of straw on your back and that's the straw that broke your back, and you're just like, you know what? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck. Like, I just feel like something just like triggered, like, yo, screw everything and everyone. I'm gonna do what I want the way I want to do it at the time that I want to do it in. Okay. So, Spirit, tell me about this Three of Wands reversed here for the present moment for my Capricorns. We have the King of Swords reversed. So this card keeps following you. All right, let's see more about it. The Eight of Cups. Some of you could be moving away from a situation that was abusive. Okay, like I said, this could be vice versa. So maybe in some cases it was the Capricorn that was a little bit abusive. Okay, but for a lot of you, I just feel like there was something abusive that you were getting out of, or, okay, it could have been narcissistic. It could have been, abusive mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. Okay. Or again, the King of Swords can be someone that is just very unapologetic. So like they can look like an asshole from the outside looking in, but it's like they could have reasoning to do it. Okay. The example I always use for the King of Swords reverse, when it's like not necessarily a bad thing, because this is one of my least favorite cards. It's probably like my least favorite card, but here's an example of the King of Swords reverse if a person needs to be unapologetic. Okay, imagine, and this, bear with me if you've heard this before. I always use the same explanation for this. So imagine, there's this dog, right? And the owner keeps beating the dog, and the dog just keeps whimpering and crying and running away and hiding, right? So the dog's getting abused and abused and abused and abused and abused. And then one day, the owner and the dog are walking down the street, right? And when no one's looking, the owner whacks the dog. But you know what? This time, this dog has fucking had it. This time, the dog remembered, oh shit, I got sharp ass teeth. Today is the day that I fight back. Today, enough is enough. So the dog turns around and right on the arm. And it goes straight through. The blood takes a second to come out because it's so deep. Now imagine the neighbors that just saw this. Oh my God, we have to put that dog down. No, bitch, you need to put the fucking owner down. Okay, so in some cases, you could look like the fucking asshole because people didn't know the physical or spiritual beating you was getting behind closed doors. They don't know what led to the bite. Don't judge me because I bit. Ask me why I did it. And that's why you're worried about you. That's why you're worried about yourself. That's why you're worried about healing. Like, you guys, you don't want to be in this energy of, oh, let's just fucking be sad today, and let's fucking be sad tomorrow, and let's be sad the next day, and let's chill with that person who talks shit about me again. Like, no, what the fuck? Ew, we don't got time for that shit. Drop that shit. Déjalo and let it go. All right, let that shit go. So, Spirit, why is this Two of Cups so important? We have, what is this? A Seven of Swords. Okay. Okay, Four of Swords reversed. So, all right, y'all figured something out. And if you haven't, you're about to, because this is present moment. So, Capricorn, you figured something out. You're doing something that's the best for you, but you're shut the fuck up about it. You ain't talking about it. You ain't telling nobody about it. This is a sort of energy where, like, people are going to see photos, like, when something is done or accomplished, if you even decide to post photos. But there's something you figured out. There's a new direction you're going in. Yes, it's going to lead to success, but ain't nobody got to know what you figured out. All right, so there's something you figured out, and you're like, I'm just going to keep it to myself. All right, and with the Hierophant, Spirit approves. The Hierophant comes out when we're on the right path, when we're on our soul's path, the path that God intends for us, okay? So, Six of Wands, the card of success. Why is this here? Let's find out more about the Six of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. And some of you could be balancing a lot right now. You know, I'm imagining someone that it's like, it could be someone like learning a language, building a business, cooking dinner for their kid, working out. And it's like you're doing all these things, but it's like you're getting it done. Regardless of what it is, it doesn't have to be those things specifically, but it's like you're handling it, you're juggling it, you're doing it. All right? Like he still got each pentacle in each hand. And again, it leads to success. All right. And guys, with the Five of Pentacles reversed, I love this because anything you felt that you were lacking in the past, that's being replenished. All right. So if you felt broke, you ain't going to be broke no more. You felt lonely, you ain't going to feel lonely no more. All right. You felt ostracized or anything like that, you're not feeling that way no more. This is a card of recovery. If it was right side up, I'd be like, okay, you know, we're leaving shit out in the cold. And, you know, this is kind of like a lack sort of card, you know. But reverse, it's like, no, we're replenishing all that. We ain't lacking no more. And you're standing your ground. You're fighting for what's rightfully yours. I love this for you guys. All right, so let's see. Going into the present, Capricorn. We have the Four of Cups reversed. Wow, the Ten of Cups. Guys, you're going towards pure bliss, pure happiness. There's something that you're accepting into your life that you're just so ecstatic. This is the Nine of Cups here. You're ecstatic. You feel like your cup is overflowing. You feel successful. You feel happy. This is such a good change from that bullshit in the past. Okay. And you have separated yourself, all right? You have emancipated yourself from any sort of unstable environment, okay? And you guys take off. For some of you, this could be traveling, all right? But your life just really takes off, okay? There's something that, it's like you're taking off after something that kind of was a delusion or an illusion, like ended harshly or abruptly. But now that it's ended, you get what you want out of life. So let's look at this Four of Cups reversed. So why is this Four of Cups reversed in your future? We have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Temperance card reversed. You've accepted the fact that with building with certain people or in certain environments, your soul's just not comfortable with it anymore. Okay? For some of you, I feel like there's like people you're leaving behind or a person you're leaving behind. And this is a situation where it's like, I feel like you tried everything you could, but you just had to like remove yourself. And I know that this is going to sound weird to say, but something that made you very upset or sad, or maybe someone or something around you that was upset or sad, like it leads to good fortune. So, the Queen of Cups is someone who's upset, crying, emotional, but then the spirit is saying that the Wheel of Fortune comes out of it. So, you may have been hurt letting something go, but it works in your favor. Okay. Or regardless, something is working in your favor. Okay. But you could have been the person who was upset, or maybe it's someone around you that's upset that you're moving away the way that you are. We have the Ten of Cups, so that's the ultimate card of happiness. All right, in tarot. Next to like the Sun card and the Wheel of Fortune. But it's up there. We have the Queen of Wands, so you could be dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but with this Queen of Wands, like, you guys are just going to flourish and you're going to shine. And there's something that you're keeping to yourself right now, but once it's actually done and settled and like established, people are going to be, oh shit, Capricorn done blown up. Like, you guys are glowing, okay? So this is definitely going to be some sort of glow up. You're going to be happy. People are going to see you in a whole new light, all right? But Spirit is saying fight for this change because it's coming. For a lot of you, you could be like in the beginning or middle stages of this change, but this is kind of like caterpillar to butterfly energy, all right? People saw you as a caterpillar. Now you're going to come through as a butterfly. All right? And you're going to be very strong in what it is that you're doing. So good for you guys. Okay? And this glow up is happening because there's something here that was not meant to work for you. Okay? And because you accepted that it wasn't going to work for you and you moved away even though it was difficult, that's why you have this emotionally fulfilling new beginning. All right? There's something that you're never going to fuck with again. And that's why your life is about to take off in ways that it never has before. Okay? So let's get one more card here. We got the Nine of Pentacles and Four of Wands reversed. So again, that's emancipating yourself from any environments or people or habits that were unstable. All right? And you guys woke up. Like, you guys were part of something that was very unstable, but it made you realize a lot. Okay? Sometimes it takes living through what you don't want to be able to finally fight for what you do want. Guys, I'm sitting here, I'm like, how come I keep getting makeup on my hands? Like, I keep washing my hands, and I just realized that my pen has makeup all over it. So, here we are. Okay. All right. So, yeah, guys, that's what I see for you. And we have the Hanged Man, all right? So, with this energy, y'all ain't bending over backwards for no shit. Y'all are not going to do something that feels uncomfortable. Like, if your initial feeling before having to do something is, ugh, you guys are doing everything that you can to fully eliminate that. All right? If you have the power to, literally anything that makes you go, ugh, don't do it. All right? Just don't do it. Again, guys, I see long-term stability coming into your life because you chose to focus. Okay? And you cut out something that was very conflicting. Something that you knew you'd have to cut out. All right, so guys, let's get you some cards of advice. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about this. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. All right. And again, guys, 20% off of every single reading on my website, including the emergency readings and the one-on-one. So if you guys ever wanted one of the larger readings, they're heavily discounted right now. All right, so that'll be up for the next few days. Okay. All right. So, Spirit, what advice can we leave my lovely Capricorns with? Page of Swords reversed. The Hierophant. I feel like there was something in your life, guys, whether you're walking away from it now or you already have, but like either it made you not think straight or whatever it was not thinking straight. Okay. But for some reason, Spirit wanted you to go through that era. Okay, because somehow it does help you in the future. Okay, I think you're going to be able to spot a lot of red flags, and I think that you learned a lot about yourself and about your environment and the people in your life. All right. And guys, listen, what it is that you're going to do, it might trigger a lot of people. Okay. But yeah, there was something that it was so tough for you guys to get out of it, and now you're finally finding the strength to. Okay, we have the Two of Wands reversed. If you guys feel like you're coming from a place where you kind of felt lost, you didn't know what was for you, maybe you could have been triggered by certain things, or, the Queen of Wands reverse could also be someone that will do like a lot to distract themselves. So like, let's say there's a girl or a guy that like they went to the club 5 days a week. It's like, ooh, homie, that's a little intense. That's a cry for help. Like, unless like you own the bar or you're like, working at it, like that's a bit intense, So I mean, it could be something like that where it's like a girl's like, oh, I'm fine, I'm living my best life, and she's like drunk and wobbly every night, and it's just like, but are you, So either you could have been out of sorts, or maybe someone around you was out of sorts, but it's like there is an era of confusion, whether it was your confusion or an environment of confusion, and like Spirit just wanted you to go through it because there was something so valuable that you were going to take out of it, because you come out of it so much more balanced. Okay. And I think that your story is that much more powerful if you go through a lot more, like would you want to hear a story, let's say, about a very wealthy kid who grew up and was very sheltered and was never allowed to make mistakes, and money wasn't an object, and they grow up to take over daddy's company and they live happily ever after, the end? Or do you want to hear the story of, that person who went through this bullshit, and then they were homeless for this amount of time, and then they got their car repossessed, and then, they had to go through this, and then they turned their life around, and now they're a multimillionaire, and they're doing this, and now they built these shelters, Like, I'm going to respect the story more if there's bullshit behind it. If shit was just kind of handed to you, you had everything easy, I'm bored. Where's the thrill of it? Where's the risks? All right? Because real life, we're not sitting there with all these padded cushions around us and on us. So if we fall, it's not going to hurt. Real life ain't like that. I'm not interested in the padded stories. I want the real life nitty gritty. All right? Let me hear from that pastor who used to be in a gang, who used to do drugs or sell drugs. Like, how'd you turn your life around? How'd you submit yourself to God? Okay, as opposed to the person that's just always been in it and now they judge everybody because they're of God. I don't want to hear that story. What changed your heart? What made you, like, what you saw all this evil and all this cruelty and you changed that and you came out on top? How'd you do that? Those are the stories I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And those are the stories the world wants to hear. So it's like, God allowed you to go through something so you'd have a story, but you were supposed to go through it, not stay in it. Okay? So you're at the part where it's like, okay, thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the context that I'm going to put in my story, So what you went through, it brings unexpected blessings into your life. Okay? Like, Spirit ripped things out of your life that were not going to help you to succeed in the way that you're supposed to. All right. So again, guys, there's something that once it like captured your passion. All right. But Spirit's like, that's not the way anymore. All right. Now you're going to live a much more balanced life because you're not wasting your time with this anymore. King of Swords, Four of Cups. Yeah, you're going to come off very, very cold. Ace of Swords, you're cutting something out. So again, for a lot of you, what that king, because the King of Swords reverse came out like it came out before in the last spread I did. But I don't I don't feel like a lot of you are actually being assholes, although there could be the small amount of Capricorns that like were the abuser or whatever. But I just feel like you had to deal with something, you know, at the level that it was coming to you. Like if you see someone, like let's say for example someone's shooting a gun at you, and then someone's like, all right, I got two weapons for you. You want the knife or you want a gun? You're not gonna bring a knife to a gunfight unless you're like that dude from, unless you're Diego from the Umbrella Academy and you're nice with the knives. You know what I'm saying? But most of you, you're gonna want to at least fight fire with fire. So now someone's like, wait, but you've always had a knife, and now you're coming with the gun, and it's like, but you have a gun. You know what I'm saying? And guys, let's stay away from firearms, okay? But it's like, why are you feeling a type of way now that I'm bringing the same heat that was brought to me? Oh, now it's offensive. Oh, now you're getting a taste of your medicine. You don't like that? Oh, poor little Tink Tink. Ah, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So you're just matching something at the energy that it came to you. Okay? So that's like, again, like someone punching you in the face and getting offended that you punched them back. Like, whoa, you upset? I'm giving you the same energy. You're matching. You're meeting the energy where it's at. All right, Capricorn. I love you guys so much. Until next time. And again, if you guys need anything from me, check out the description below this video. Take care, my loves.